So one of the most sought out results of every beginner photographer company is to become that 1 in a million, that chance, that immediate storyteller that is able to compete with the top 100 firms in the world. And here's one of the things that most people often neglect when they're trying to grow their businesses. The greatest desire of every single beginner firm is that they want to become that top firm in whatever state they're in, be it photography or video. They want to become the top 100 firm that every single person wants to look at, the brand that's recognized, the home brand as most people look at. But one of the things that ends up happening is that most of these fail in up to the first 3 years of their beginning. Now, some of the basic problems that are attacked by beginner firms is that the money or the cash flow might not be as smooth as expected, and most firms end up crashing because of that. Others have other problems, like obviously they have great clients and they have many people coming towards them, but they lack the capacity to actually go out to market and actually satisfy that need. But you know, one of the basic things that most of these firms forget is that every single firm started there. And the whole point of it is simply the firm just has to continue doing. You know, most people think that you have to wait until you're perfect before you actually go and approach your dream clients or approach your dream, venture. If you want to do, for example, travel photography or doing travel videos, you have to have so and so checklist actually fully checked out before you go out to market. But that's a beginner mistake that most people aren't really told about. The thing that sets most of these firms apart is that they simply start. So the main thing that each and every single person has to look at within their firm is their capacity to start to move. And what do I mean by the capacity to move? They literally have to look down and see whether they have legs. And if they have legs, they have to start to move. It's that simple. Get up and start moving. If you have a camera, go out and start shooting. If you have a phone, go out and start shooting. I kid you not. The market for photography and video is so vast. There's so many people who are out there who literally want to have their photos taken or have their videos done for them. And they're always looking for that next thing that can allow them to, step up their video quality and whatnot. But at the end of the day, their base requirement is they want a video done or they want photos done. And if you can fill that gap, that is where you can fit in. And that's where the beginners start. The beginners start at the point where they just fit the basic need, which is getting the job done. And then obviously if you're an intermediate, you start to add a few things to it, some creativity here and there. And then if you're now going towards the professional level, then you're going to try to look at something that's going to satisfy a wider base, something that's going to be long-term, something that's going to stand as a brand, for example, Nike. And looking at most of these guys and seeing what they actually produce, for example, Nike as a brand, Nike has some of the most creative shots that are out there for everything else except their logo. Their logo is the simplest thing. It's literally just a tick. And at the end of the day, that's the tick that's literally ingrained into all our minds. And what I mean to say to every single beginner and every single person who would like to start a firm right about now, start to do video and photography, is simply go out and start doing it. Find something that you're passionate about. Find something that you can continue. And don't stop, no matter what. The road is hard and the road is long, but the best part about it is that there are no roadmaps for this. And all you have to do is keep at it. Keep moving a step at a time and you'll be able to get to the place where you want to be in a couple of years. So if you can't get to it in a couple of years, honestly, even that couple of years thing is something that most people have been saying, but you can get to where you want to be starting right now. But the whole point is, if you want to get there, you need to start. So start now, get up, go and shoot. And I hope this helps you. Honestly, I really hope that most people can start to join the trade, which is photography and video, because the more people are available to do that, the wider the community and the more of us can begin to grow and learn from each other. So if you would like to learn something about photography and video, feel free, get in touch. If there's something you want to learn later on, comment it in the comments below. Share, like, subscribe, and peace out. you.